Hello, I'm Haley Henahan with Littlesleepersanddreamers.com, and I am your pediatric sleep consultant. Has your little one been waking up way too early? Have you been frustrated trying to figure out why they're awake and how to get them to sleep longer? In this video, I'll go over why your little one may be waking up early and what you can do to fix it. So your little one is waking up early in the morning and you want to know what you can do to fix it. Let me first define early morning wakings are any time before 6 a.m. So if they're waking up at 5:30, any time that is too early to start their day is considered an early morning waking. The first thing you want to check is the environment. So you want to make sure that their room is dark. And I mean super dark. That when you go in and you shut the blinds, you close the doors, everything is off. Put your hand up in front of your face. Can you see it? After your eyes have adjusted to the darkness, you should not be able to see it. If you can, the room is not dark enough. You want it really dark so that if there is any morning light coming into your child's room, that can cause an early morning wake up. So make sure their room is super dark. Another thing you want to do is check and make sure they have a sound machine. Sound machines are helpful in so many ways, but in this case, it can block out any noises that they might hear in the mornings that could be waking them up. So make sure that you have a sound machine on and make sure that it is no louder than 50 decibels because you want it to be safe for their little ears. And then you want to check and make sure the room is the right temperature for their little bodies. You want the room to be between 68 and 72 degrees. You can also put on a fan that can help circulate the air in the room without making it warmer or cooler for them. So a fan is also a great addition, and it can also act as another kind of sound barrier like a sound machine to keep out any excess noise. So next you want to check and see their schedule. Okay, there's a couple of things you can check here. First, you want to see, are they at an age where they could be reaching a sleep regression? Early morning wakings can be a sign that they are in a sleep regression, and this is something that comes very quickly and can leave just as quickly. So there is no need to adjust anything, just kind of let it phase out. It'll be gone in about 2 to 6 weeks. Another thing you can check is, are they ready to drop a nap? Sometimes they might be getting too much sleep and it's time for them to drop a nap, and one way to know that is if they are having early morning wakings. So you might need to drop a nap if it is something that has gone on for a little while. Another thing is you want to make sure that they are on the right schedule. I have free schedules for your child at any age. Go ahead and look in the description box below and you can grab it to make sure your child is getting the right amount of daytime and nighttime sleep. So making sure that they are on the right schedule is very important because sleep is kind of like a math equation. If they are getting too much either daytime or nighttime sleep, they're going to wake up. They just won't take any more. They need a certain amount, and once they reach that limit, they don't need to sleep anymore. So it is very important that they are on the right schedule. Remember that sleep begets sleep. Sometimes parents might think, oh, I'm going to keep my child up later at night so they will sleep in later in the morning, but that doesn't work. You really need them to be going to bed at the correct bedtime that is for their age. So the more sleep they get for their age, the better sleeper they will be. Again, with this schedule, you can find out if your child was getting too much sleep or not enough sleep, because both of those reasons can cause early morning wakings. And here's a myth buster for you. You might have heard, never wake a sleeping baby. But actually, you need to. You need to make sure that they are on a correct schedule. And if they sleep too much during the day, they're not going to sleep at night. So you need to make sure that their naps are good and appropriate for their age and that they are able to have enough wake time so that they can sleep all through the night. Speaking of having enough wake time, you want your child to be building up sleep pressure during the day. Sleep pressure is so important. This is what helps your child to not only go to sleep, but to stay asleep. So having those wake windows at the right appropriate time will help them to build enough sleep pressure. So you want to make sure that they are building that sleep pressure and getting enough time awake between their morning wake up and first nap, and also their last nap and right before bed. Now you want to check and make sure your child is an independent sleeper. That means they are able to fall asleep on their own. If they are depending on a sleep prop that they don't have control of, this could cause early morning wakings. It can cause wake-ups in the middle of the night as well as early in the morning. So you want to make sure that they are not dependent on anything or anyone to help them fall asleep so that they can go to sleep, stay asleep, and if they wake up, they are able to self-soothe and put themselves back to sleep. If your child has not been sleep trained and is not able to do this and you would like them to be able to, go ahead and send me an email at littlesleepersanddreamers.com and I would love to help your little one get started to become an independent sleeper. Now, if you're going through this video like a checklist and you're saying, yes, I do this, yes, this is right, yes, this is right, what's next? Well, maybe your child has some sort of incentive they're waking up for. Maybe they are thinking, if I cry, mom's gonna come right in. So I challenge you to wait. If your child is crying in the morning, wait and don't respond immediately. Follow your sleep training techniques, whether it is to wait a little bit of time or a longer bit, whatever they are used to, you should be doing that in the morning as well. A quick response from mom or dad is something that they might be looking for. So give them that time. Let's see if they can actually fall back to sleep on their own without any assistance. Or maybe they know that when they wake up, they are going to be fed right away. So I challenge you to wait 10 to 15 minutes before giving them a feeding. Do not do it right away so that they are not looking for that immediately. You also want to make sure that you are not waking them up and putting them right in front of a screen because that could be another incentive. They could be thinking, oh, as soon as I wake up, I get to watch TV. And that could be causing early morning wakings. So make sure when you start their day, you are going through a morning routine with them and you are not giving them anything right away that they might be waking up to expect. Another thing to do is to make the morning routine a big waking. You want to open those blinds, open the shades, get the sunlight in, make it this big deal that the day is beginning now. Not a little bit ago, but now. This is the time for wakings. So make sure that you are just celebrating this morning. Help them to just be excited about it so that they know, oh, this is when it's time to get up. If you have tried all these and your little one is still consistently waking up early in the morning, one thing you can try as a very last resort is a rouse to waking technique. So what you want to do, if your child is consistently waking up at 5 a.m., maybe at like 4:30, maybe 4:45, go in their room, just give them a tender little shake, get them just moving a little bit. You are not making this a big movement. You don't want to wake them up. You just want them to kind of shift around a little bit. What you are trying to do is cause their one sleep cycle to end and their next one to begin so that during that time when they are used to waking up early at that 5 a.m., they will be in a deeper sleep and they are less likely to wake up then. So this is a very last resort. You want to try all the other things first, but this is something that you can do to help them break this cycle. I hope this video was very helpful to you. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know which of these tips have been very helpful to you. Have any of these tips worked for your child? It would be great to know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss any other videos about how to help your child be a better sleeper. And again, if you would like help getting your child to sleep all through the night independently, go ahead and email me at littlesleepersanddreamers@gmail.com. I'll see you in the next one. Sweet dreams.